Okay, so we are gonna make some pineapple upside down cake. We're gonna make some for us to eat later today, and I'm also gonna show you how to can it. Yep, we're gonna can it. For those of you that belong to Freedom Canners group, this recipe is already in the files, so you can access it. And for the rest of you, I will post the recipe at the end of the video. So anyway, I have fresh pineapple, but you don't have to have fresh pineapple. Canned pineapple will work, whatever you want to do. I did reserve my scraps. I'm going to put some water in there, and I'm going to boil it down probably for about an hour. Because I need to have a little bit of juice left, and since I'm using fresh, I don't have the juice. So anyway, we'll go, and I'm also using a cast iron. I just think it's so much nicer. It browns up really nice. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and yeah, we'll just do it as we go along. Okay, in a large bowl, I'm going to mix my flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, a half a stick of butter, oil, milk, eggs, vanilla, and the 2 tablespoons of the reserved pineapple juice, which I have done from cooking everything down. I'm gonna mix that all together. The batter's gonna be lumpy, that's okay. This other half a stick, you wanna put this in your pan that you're gonna make your pineapple upside down cake with. And then I'm also gonna melt a little bit more to put in the bottom of my jars for canning. So when I come back, we'll have that. Alrighty, this is what your batter should look like. It's going to be a little lumpy. You can use a mixer, an electric mixer if you want. I don't know, I don't feel like having to clean up anything, so I'm just using this. So once this is done, you're going to set it aside, and we are going to take the other half stick of butter. We're going to put it in our cast iron or whatever it is that you want to use, and we're going to melt it, and then we're going to sprinkle our brown sugar over top of it. All right, so once your butter has melted, you're going to want to take your brown sugar and you want to sprinkle it around on the bottom. You want to make sure that you get it all over in the pan. And you don't really want to stir it, but you just kind of want to put it back on the stove and let the brown sugar dissolve, and then we're going to put our pineapple slices on. So just an FYI, oh, don't forget to preheat your oven to 350. Oh, I forgot the FYI. I'll remember in a second. Oh, I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently for the jars that I'm going to do. So I'm putting aside a little bit of this brown sugar. Okay, so I'm going to take this over and melt it up. All right, this is what you should end up with, is a caramely bunch of luscious goodness. So now I'm gonna take my pineapple. Like I said, this is fresh pineapple. You don't have to use fresh pineapple. You can use canned. Only reason I'm using fresh is because I had them, I got some on sale. Okay, we'll put one like that, and then one more in the middle, leaving one to can. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Then you're gonna want to take, if you want to, you're gonna take some maraschino cherries. And those are big gaps, so I'm gonna put like 2 in each one, like this. And then I'm going to add my batter over top. So I'm going to want to just save a little bit of that batter in my jar. So there we have it. I'm going to put my batter over, and then we're going to get it in the oven. So when I'm putting the batter in here, oh, we have one that doesn't have a cherry, 2 anyway. When I'm putting the batter in here, I'm going to make sure that I ladle it first over each pineapple, and it will spread out. So just make sure that each pineapple is covered completely. There we go. Oh, just hot. This is what it should look like, about halfway up the side of your pan. So I'm gonna put it in the oven, and it's gonna go for about 30 to 40 minutes. You gotta check on it probably about halfway through. Okay, toothpick should come out nice and clean. Ooh, and it does. So it's done, ready to go. I'm gonna pull it out. So after taking it out of the oven, look at that, doesn't that look delicious? I'm gonna run a knife around the edge of the cake. Look how nice that's separated from there. It's not even gonna stick. But you're gonna run it around, and then we're gonna take a pan. I use a pizza pan. We're gonna let it cool for about 15, 20 minutes or so. Just to the point where I can touch it. Excuse my children in the background, they're arguing. And we're gonna flip it over. And let's hope the result is one whole piece. Okay, Glenn's gonna go ahead and try to flip this over. Go ahead, flip her. Okay, don't take it off yet. I'm gonna be very upset if we take it off and it doesn't work.
Wait.
Gonna tap it.
I can, I guess, if you want me to.
No, that's probably not the same as when you do with a cake. Yeah, put it on, lift it up, I'll put it underneath. Right. Here we go, drum roll.
Can't get underneath
Oh, look, oh my gosh. Look, you guys. Oh, heavens. Look at that. It's perfect. Look at all that. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to let it cool just a little bit more, and we will come back and have a taste. Okay, I can't wait for it to cool down, so I'm going to just cut me a little piece. Next to cheesecake, this is my favorite. If you wait till it's cool, it will cut better, but no, gotta get that pineapple. Okay. All right. Look at that. Nice and cooked. You got your pineapple, you got the crust here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Well, I don't want that big of a bite. Not that I can't do it, but oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. You guys, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say other than, here's your bite, do it, you won't regret it, especially if you like pineapple. I'm gonna enjoy.